Very good morning. This presentation is brought to you by Resonate International with a mission to leverage knowledge worldwide. The topic being covered is mastering unpredictability. Ladies and gentlemen, life unfolds through an ever-changing interplay of events, circumstances, and experiences that often resist prediction. Human behavior changes unexpectedly. Economies move in unforeseen directions, and even the weather can transform without warning. Unpredictability is generally understood as the inability to foresee outcomes in advance. Yet, beneath this apparent uncertainty lies a deeper reality. Constant change is woven into the very fabric of creation. What appears unpredictable to the human mind is often a reflection of its finite capacity to perceive an infinitely orchestrated universe. Human experience offers countless examples of unpredictability. Relationships may suddenly change course. Markets can rise and fall without warning, and natural events frequently defy expectations. Even the human mind remains one of the most unpredictable phenomena in existence, capable of shifting from hope to doubt, confidence to uncertainty, or clarity to confusion within moments. The very instrument that seeks certainty is itself inherently variable. Unpredictability carries both strength and challenge. In nature, sudden change creates renewal, adaptation, and evolution. In human affairs, strategic unpredictability becomes a source of resilience when supported by strength, financial, emotional, intellectual, or moral. Without such foundations, unpredictability merely appears as confusion or insecurity. Strength gives uncertainty direction, purpose, and credibility. Modern neuroscience offers valuable insight into navigating the unknown. Integrity, wisdom, compassion, critical thinking, and thoughtful planning are cognitive functions that depend greatly upon the health and energy of the brain. A balanced and energized brain supports clarity of perception, emotional stability, and courageous action. Higher level of mental coherence foster purity of intention, positivity of thought, and the capacity to respond wisely rather than react impulsively when circumstances change unexpectedly. Ancient wisdom approaches unpredictability from another dimension. The teachings of detachment from outcomes, acceptance of impermanence, and unwavering dedication to present duty regard uncertainty not as a threat but as an intrinsic character of the material world. Such wisdom reveals that peace arises not from controlling events but from maintaining inner equilibrium while events continue to change. Humanity itself is a part of the cosmic creation and therefore participates in the same principles that govern the universe. Every thought, emotion, and action emerges through intricate exchanges of energy and intelligence within the brain, while the brain itself functions within a far greater framework of space, time, and energy. Creation, preservation, and transformation continuously unfold through an all-pervading intelligence that sustains cosmic order. Human cognition, empowered by finite senses and limited processing capacity, cannot fully comprehend this vast orchestration. Consequently, change that exceeds present understanding is called unpredictable. In this sense, unpredictability is not necessarily disorder. It is often the meeting point between finite perception and infinite intelligence. What's the way forward? Mastering unpredictability begins with mastering the mind and enlarging the scope of perception. The human brain possesses remarkable cognitive capacity and untapped potential that can gradually awaken through the cultivation of energy, acquisition of knowledge, reflection, and refinement of sensory awareness. As critical thinking becomes an integral part of cognition, horizons expand and the inner light shines with greater radiance. Through awareness, alignment, attunement, and communion, the finite mind becomes increasingly receptive to the larger intelligence that permeates creation. In that growing illumination, much of the unknown no longer appears as darkness but as a reality waiting to be understood more deeply. Trust in this deeper order, nurtures courage, humility, and resilience, transforming uncertainty from a source of apprehension into an invitation to participate more consciously in the unfolding of life. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, change remains one of the eternal signatures of creation. Seasons turn, stars are born and fade, civilizations rise and transform, and life continually renews itself through the dance of the known and the unknown. In such a universe, unpredictability is not an exception to order, but one of its profound expressions. With timeless wisdom, Lord Krishna declares in the revered Bhagavad Gita, established in yoga, perform duty, abandoning attachment to success and failure. Such equanimity is called yoga. In these few words rests a luminous reminder that inner steadiness can remain untouched even when the outer world is constantly changing. Perhaps the deepest mastery of unpredictability lies in recognizing that every uncertainty is an invitation to expand awareness and trust the intelligence that silently orchestrates the universe. The finite mind may never fully comprehend the infinite, yet it can gradually learn to walk with the unknown in serenity and courage. Then unpredictability ceases to be a source of fear and becomes a doorway to wisdom, revealing that every moment of life is part of an eternal cosmic unfolding in which nothing is accidental and everything is profound. Good luck, best wishes, and God bless.